All right. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today, huh? We are officially live and are ready to go. All right. So the demo with Rogue Blight is completely finished up. That was awesome. Good to take a break for a little bit, but now we're back in S&S, baby. What's up, Lofty? Think I need to delete a character here. Spear run is finished. Boom. Pointer, see you later, buddy. What's up, Vargas? How's it going? What's up, Kennedy? Good to see you guys in the chat. How we doing? Alright, for today, we are doing Dark Samurai run. So what do I need here? Here's what we'll do. We'll do Grim. I don't have a good samurai name. Okay, so hairstyle. Samurai. Won't matter too much, I don't think. What's up, Zeph? Figured this would be a breeze versus Iron Pot. Dude, yeah. I think so. Although the Tachi isn't, like, the greatest weapon of all time. So we'll see what happens. Let's just stick with what we know. And a Dark Samurai. Could have, like, a grayish. Maybe no facial hair. Okay. Eye color, we'll do black. And so the class is what matters. Let's see, we're doing Tachi. So I need a sword. And I think heavy armor? Alright, so Knight is, we don't really want to use the armor per se, but we do need class 3 heavy armor for this run. We need a sword. We won't be using shield, but I think Knight will be the best choice. Always go to your channel for advice on what mutator to get on your gun in Remnant 2. Ah, awesome. Yeah. I have covered pretty much everything on that topic, so that makes sense. He said Tachi's really fun. Attack speed, go burr. Yeah, we're going to try and pair it with the stagger charm eventually. See if I can get some good stagger out of it. And then we want the Amber Idol. Amber Idol is going to allow us to transmute after Kraken Cyclops, which I'll try to do as my first boss, I think. I just need enough money to buy Dark Pages and we'll be good. So there we go. We got Knight, Grim, Amber Idol. Let's do this. We can actually try to defeat the first boss on the ship. So that's... I mean, we could potentially do that. I need to make sure I take off all my armor, though. Sword, I believe, is a dex weapon. But this does have strength scaling, so we'll two-hand it. Doing a night run, I'm struggling so hard. What weapon do you use in Ryoma? Some of the weapons are a little bit tougher to use, that's for sure. Okay, stamina. Could be better. Why do I feel like this is still better than the spear run, even though it's doing less damage? Not today, buddy. Ooh, was out of stamina. You have no idea how stressed I was when I was doing this with backlogs. Because, like, if I died here, I was done. I basically guaranteed to lose. Thankfully, I did not. I mean, I still lost, like, he beat the guy faster than me, but I didn't lose much time here. That's what was important. What's up, Rainy? What difference does it make? Not too much. I just wonder what weapon you're using for it. I don't know if you stuck with the starting weapon or not. Come on, buddy. Gotta really use the upgrades here. You get stuff for defeating him? Yeah, you get at least 10 levels of upgrades. And an upgrade item, although I don't need the upgrade item for this run. You get a drowned tome. Oh, and a shimmering pearl as well, which you can use to make some of the better weapons in the game. You're not meant to beat him, but if you do, you get some nice rewards for sure. Pretty tough though. You don't really get a second chance. You get hit, you die. I think if you have level 3, which I do, one of the classes starts at 0. So if you start Pauper, if you get hit at all, you die instantly. But because you get health when you level up, I believe at level 3 I could take 1 hit. Potentially. The stamina to get to me. I feel like I've fought him enough times at this point that I should be able to do it without failing. But the other day we did, I think it was the spear. It was either the spear run or... No, it was the iron pot run. I ended up getting all the way to the end and failing. Because it took me a year and a half with that thing. Oh, you don't get extra because it's slightly empty? Ah, interesting. I was wondering why my health was missing slightly. I didn't even think about it. That actually makes sense, though. It might be if you wear, like, 1 armor piece, you survive. That is the best attack opportunity. Please do more of that. Or don't. It's kind of a fun part of the game for challenge runs, though, because sometimes you get a massive boost in damage and, like, just your build in general at the beginning. And then other runs, which magic only, you literally can't beat him with magic only. So you just don't even get that as an option. Makes every, like, challenge run kind of thing a little different. Especially since some weapons actually are pretty good against him. I'm pretty sure he's weak to strike, but I don't know. Slash doesn't seem that amazing against him. I was going for a fist-only run today. Simply couldn't stand this fight. So slow. I think I ended up beating him with fist-only, and it took 15 minutes, I think. Something like that. It took forever. I think I ended up beating him, though. Yeah, I did, because I set the challenge for that run is that I had to beat him. That's going to be a fun video to edit. The next one I'm probably gonna work on is the really quick boss kills, but after that we'll do the scythe one that we did a couple, I think it was like last week. See ya. Couldn't quite pick up the gold. You ever get a chance to fight him later on if you die to him? No. If you die to him, that is it. You don't get to fight him in NG Plus or anything. See, Shimmering Pearl, Black Pearl, and then 8,000 salt to upgrade with. Okay, Creed for this run. I didn't even think about it. What is the Creed gonna be? The 3? We could take the 3 for Zeph. We could take the 3 just for good old Zeph, my boy. Although their healing item is subpar. We'll do it. I never use them. We'll try them out. Can't be that bad, guys. The 3? Yeah, 3 has really good, like, buffs for the early game. You have fire and lightning from their Creed leader. I think technically their healing item is exactly average. Gotcha. Okay. I like it. 13. Do I need salt right now? No, I don't. So we get up to level 13 at the start. So it's a pretty good boost. You have to select a Creed right there to essentially touch the Sanctuary, but it doesn't matter too much what you pick. You could always go to a different Creed. For this run, we want heavy armor, which we already have some of. So, how do I do this? The best way to do it would probably be to grab it early. So here's class 2 heavy armor. And class 3 heavy armor. So we don't have to worry about that the rest of the game. We can't get it till Mao, the heavy armor that I want to use, but we at least have that. We'll grab an extra heal here. An extra heal here. And I believe it's a class 2 sword. So we just need to kill one. We have to kill one boss anyway to get the item. So, not a big deal. Love the 3 for their simplicity. 1 fire buff, 1 lightning buff, and dash through the game. Yeah, I mean, very easy way to get that extra damage. That's what it sucked when I took the iron ones, because I was like, oh, I think they have both. But no, they only had lightning. I don't know why I was thinking they had fire, too. We're going to try and use arcane pages the whole time, because Dark Samurai sounds cool. And I think I have enough money to at least get a couple. It's always fun playing with the weapon at the very beginning of the game, not having to go and get it, because I'm like, man, I feel so powerful right now. I'm not really that powerful, but it's better than not having a weapon. I usually pick Devara, even when I'm not cleric or mage. Yeah, Devara is top-notch. That's what I would usually go with if I'm just picking a Creed off the whim. So we want to go heavily into stamina and dexterity. Stamina mainly so we can spam attack button as often as possible. What are these guys doing? Two times defense for 10 seconds, 15 seconds and enhanced. What are we what is the buff? Oh, from the Devar thing? Yeah. Yeah, Devar is a great creed. Plus, I mean, blessed pages are incredibly reliable for all the difficult bosses. What are brick walls you usually run into early on? Queen of Smiles is really weak to it. And if you don't have Holy, she's a lot harder. So, boom. That makes her easier. Disemboweled Husk is a pain in the butt. First couple runs you do. And Dried King can be an absolute sponge without holy damage. So there you go. Too bad the Dome of the Forgotten is like, hey, holy damage? Yeah, that don't work here, bud. That don't work here. You have to following all your outward content. Trusted you and started Salt and Sanctuary. So far, it's amazing. Heck yeah, dude. How far are you at right now? What's the last boss you took on? So I know how far you got in the game. It really is an amazing game. And the cool thing is Enhanced Edition didn't come out all that long ago. So it's basically like playing a brand new game. Even though we're not, you know. Oh, I don't want to fight him yet. Queen of Smiles is easy when you use a shield. Yeah, shield can make... She is kind of funny, because that is, like, the one boss in the game that makes shields really, stand out. We have enough money to get at least 2 arcane pages. I just don't know if that's enough to actually beat the Kraken Cyclops, which I need to be as my first boss. I could get the Twin Metal Ring, sell that. Ta-da! I'm at the Jester? Ah, the good old Jester. The Speedy Boy, huh? Yeah, Salt and Sanctuary is one of these games where it's like, it doesn't look like it should be anything amazing, but you actually get into the game, it's truly fantastic to play. Woo! That did not feel good. Hit like a truck with that thing. And I tried to parry it and it did not work. Where'd he go? Get out of here. Want to watch your challenge runs now, but I don't want to spoil myself. Ah, true. Don't worry, they will always be up there. No worries, buddy. I'm also working on even more of them, so there will be more in the future. See you later. Said that's not strength. We all know where there's only strength. How's it going, Sheen? Yeah, what's up, Tails? How's it going, dude? What are we gonna run? We're running the Tachi, which we can get right after Kraken. And then we're gonna run the Samurai Demon Armor. It's literally called the Demon Armor. It's pretty sick, actually. Why do you have to fight him as your first boss? Because I don't want to defeat too many bosses without the Tachi. There's only one boss that's required to beat to get the Tachi. Because I believe Wretch Feeders can only be found after Mad Alchemist or Kraken Cyclops. They should be Wretch Feeders, which are pretty easy to get drops from, because there's like 15 of them you can farm out. Grab the bow. Soldier spear. Do I need the mage for this run? Okay, this guy is important. Let me grab the mage, just in case. There's no way I need him, but you never know. What's up, Endless? There. Oh, 3 stained pages. So that's a huge benefit. Oh, okay. I forgot those were there. We need as many of those as we can get right now. And buy stained pages. How many can I get? 3? So we have a total of 6 of them. That should be plenty for Kraken, as long as I don't die. Which has been known to happen. I cannot see crap in here. See you later, buddy. I think the Wretch Feeder drop is common, but you know the RNG rules if you want it. It's gonna be rare, yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm expecting, like, second kill I get it. I've been wrong before. What'd you think of the other game? That demo from yesterday? I loved it. It was really fun. I just posted the video about it earlier today. I really enjoyed that game. Wonder how the Nomad Trader gets so many stained pages and all the armor. Ah, he's just around. You know him. Said my brother used Tachi and dueled it with magic. Honestly thought it was cool. The Tachi is a genuinely good weapon, I think. I tested it briefly, but I haven't had to do too much in terms of bosses with it. I think we fought the untouched Inquisitor, that was it. Oh, the game just said, what? It won't let me parry him. I'm on the stairs. Or riposte him. It's the fastest sword? I believe so. It's a fast swinger, and it's a one-handed sword, so it's already fast. It is ridiculously... I mean, even if it's the attack charm added onto it, it's so good. It definitely feels like the fastest weapon in the game, other than daggers, probably. Ooh, there's a guy there. Forgot about that. It's crazy how much gold you can get when you actually kill stuff. And I don't know if we'll do any Creed stuff today. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Gotta grab the pumpkin head. At this point, it's just part of the journey. So, this actually may end up being somewhat important. Since we are going to go heavy armor today, which I don't usually do. Tachi doesn't have the style points that the daggers have. That is true. You're right about that. The Ghastly Gourd. How's our weight? 18.9? Not bad at all. Stay under 25 and we are good. Let's go get the wrapped link, because why not? Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Ooh, that was not even close. I love the parry in this game. I don't know why. I think it's just the brutal executions. I feel like Demon Souls, the remake, was really fun too, though, with the executions. They were so brutal sometimes. I don't actually need that, but... Look at all the stuff you get when you wear the Keysmite ring. Beautiful. The Pumpkin Samurai. I mean, it's perfect, right? It's perfect. Is the Tachi a dex weapon? Yes. Yes, it is. Very much so is a dexterity weapon. A 100% dexterity weapon. So two-handing will probably end up one-handing, I would believe. Hey, having pre-planned out builds for the simple fact that the game will always give you the cool stuff you don't want, right? Dude, when I did the randomizer run with the crossbow, I got the anchor great axe immediately. You know how painful that was? Pretty painful. Don't you do it. Alright, one more knight to take out. I feel like the heavy attack for the sword is really not that great. Might be my only complaint with the weapon type. It's a thrust forward instead of an actual slash. I just feel like the slashes are a little bit better. Had a hard time with Demon Souls than any other FromSoft game. The bosses were a cakewalk, but the level design, yeah, dude. You should... My run-through of Demon Souls was brutal. I actually had to quit the game and restart because the character that I had just... I couldn't get through any of the content. Wrapped Link. There we go. Genuinely could not get through any of the content. Now, having played it, probably could be a lot easier. But at the time, nah. Ta-da! Class 2 swords. That should be the Tachi, I believe. But then we want as many stamina nodes as possible. Which I don't think there... Ooh, there's 2 right here. Remember playing Demon Souls for the first time when I visited my cousin, OG on PS3. Ooh. Yeah, the 2D will throw you if you don't play 2D games very often. It takes some time to get used to. Especially the platforming, for sure. Absolutely. Oh my word. The one time a shield is good. The enemy has it. What's this guy doing? Okay, which way do we go? We go down, right? To get the charm that we want? Attack speed should be right here. Ooh, those guys are a little bit hefty. And I missed the jump because my guy didn't jump. Okay, buddy. There we go. Mossy charm. So this will make us attack even faster. Speed Demon. This is the name of the game. This is for earlier. Oh no, you dropped an item. I must have it. It wasn't important. Not even remotely. These guys are so brutal sometimes if they combo you between each other. It comes out of nowhere because they're usually brain dead easy. And ta-da! The bright coral ring. The best ring. Died so many times the level itself. Right, no, I agree. Did an ore run, I got the split swordsman ear, first one I killed. That's crazy. I haven't tried the Shikamaru. Is it any good? What's the benefit of it? Is it just a straight physical weapon? Those guys actually weren't that hard to get past. That's like the It's like a spear that's got the blade on the end, and it's mostly a hilt, right? You can't knock slimes into the air. That's a bummer. Depending on the build, yeah, it's like a magic sword, class 4. God, oh, it's a sword. I was thinking it was a halberd for some reason. It's a lot of slimes to go through. Luckily, I have the stamina. Did I grab the... What does this weapon scale with? Is it regular materials? I don't even know. Probably should have checked that. It's probably going to be fire items again. Although I assume it would be regular. What's up, Blue Oak? How's it going, my man? So Shikamaru's great. It's a katana like Tachi. It loses the attack speed, but it has magic scaling. Okay, so it's basically an upgraded Tachi in terms of damage. I got you. I feel like for a hybrid magic build, you want to go for a sword almost every time anyway. Although, magic is kind of funny, because eventually you reach a point where you don't even need a melee weapon. You're just spamming so much magic. And it's so strong. Doing pretty good. Enjoying the pumpkin head? Heck yeah. D in dex and S in int. Takes a diamond to make. Ooh, diamonds are tough. Ta-da! Another heal. So now... we have a total of 6 heals before starting our first boss. How about that? How about that? There's an axe, I think, that has magic scaling. Like I said, I still need to do... I think tomorrow's going to be the one-handed axe run. And it's the one weapon type that I've literally never used anything of. So we're going to find out how good they are. The amount of disdain I have for you right now. It's unbelievable. Too bad you died to fall damage, loser. The Aster Monolith? I thought about it. It takes a while to get, though. It's the lightning one, I believe. I'm gonna use these, so I save that. And we want to be a dark samurai, so we have to use stained pages. The Kraken Cyclops. The stamina is strong with this one. Ooh, had to buff. Staggered him out of it. Nice. Look how good grass heals are, though. They lasted so long that it was able to heal after I took the hit. Oh, I wasn't close enough to him because he moved. Kraken definitely feels a lot harder when you don't have a decent set of upgrades. Okay, first boss of the run. The only boss we have to defeat without the Tachi. In theory. Okay. Does weight matter for jump height? It matters for speed, but I don't think height. Thank you for that. Are you kidding me? I didn't get a single one. That's disrespectful on such a high level. Aha! The wretch feeder maw. Got it. They thought they were going to keep me from it, but no. That is kind of crazy. I killed like 7 of them and I only got 1. Ta-da! Merchant! So now we can acquire the Tachi. I gotta re-equip the 3. Good news is Tachi takes the standard upgrade path. Oh, does it? Sweet. Okay, I was worried it was gonna be fire again. Make an offering. We're gonna put a merchant, a guide, a blacksmith, and a leader. Ah! That's hilarious. I didn't put the one thing I needed, which is a way to transmute. Classic me. Okay, I think I need... How much salt do I need for this? I have the... We're about to find out. I think there's an alchemist at the... Watching Woods, anyway. What? Why are you talking to me like that? Oh, I have to join his club, don't I? I'm not joining your club. What about this? Can I convert him? I can't convert him either. Well, that was the wrong decision. We need to go back to the 3 and put down an alchemist, I guess. The thing is, you don't want to put an alchemist at the sanctuary you're coming back to all the time, because it's just like a waste of space. You want to put it somewhere you're not going to be often. Here we go. I have a mage. I don't have an alchemist. Okay, we're going to have to do it the hard way, because the game is insulting me heavily right now. We'll go get the sphere, I think. Travel shop. I need a couple more horns. How many do I need? 8 sounds good. 3,500 salt? Okay. I can grab some salt on the way, too. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Yeah, we could use an upgrade for sure. I think last time we got the Tachi was literally after Dome. I don't know why it took me so long to make that. I got another wretch feeder. They're pretty common. Let's be honest. Nah, I don't need those. So this is probably a cleric? It's either a cleric or a leader. Okay. I'll just convert the Watching Wood Sanctuary. Yeah, I'll probably do the same thing. That's the easiest way to do it. That's the easiest way to do it. We don't need that. Now we are at the Jester. Grab his armor set because it's rude not to. Ta-da! Now we go up really quick for basically no reason at all. Silver leaf. You know, I've still not done a run with a weapon that requires a silver leaf to upgrade, and I'm not sure why. It just never ends up happening. Should be in the very top part here. Ta-da! Now we teleport over to the Watching Woods. Now he's friendly. Wasn't even thinking of that one. Yeah, that one's a lot easier to get. That's the one I always grab if I ever need to do it. Transmute. I don't have the salt, though, do I? Let me use a bag or two. How much does a big one give you? Enough. Transmute the Varangian Spatha sword into the glorious Dex-scaling Tachi. A wretch feeder maw, an amber idol, 3,500 salt, and you can get the samurai sword of legend, a class 2. What's up, Slash? How's it going, dude? Now the run can begin. Check this thing out, dude. Ooh. And you're like, okay, that looks cool, right? He's holding it in his backhand. Oh, yeah? Where is it? There you go. There it is. Look how fast it is one-handed. Woohoo! It is really good at applying elements. The problem is Arcane doesn't really apply anything, but I think it's going to work anyway. Probably would be best with fire. Let's go back to the other sanctuary. And we'll upgrade it. If I can. I think I might need some salt for that. Don't talk to me. I want to upgrade. There we go. The Tachi. Yeah, 250. I have the locks of salt, and I think I have a... What's the other thing I have for it, too? Oh, Soldier's Poem. Oh, yes, baby! This is a weapon. This is a weapon. Of course, the grab doesn't care about that, though. Check it out. There's one below the archers to the left of the sanctuary. It's behind some levers. Oh, some leaves. Ah, gotcha. I guess I always forget about that one. I have grabbed it before. If you want fire, you pick the right creed. True. So here's the thing. Should I go dark damage? Just for, like, the theme of it? Or should I use... I'm gonna go dark damage, I think. I don't use dark damage as often because I don't feel like it's as good. I think fire is just blatantly better. So I try to use it when it fits thematically. How hard are these guys to kill with this, though? Man, it's so fast. I freaking love it. Ooh, it's pretty good against the eyeballs, too. Look at this thing. It's a monster. Alright, that should be enough for a couple upgrades, I think. And there are poems in the Way to the Alchemist, too? Yes. There is a soldier's poem. At least one. There's not two of them, but there's one. He said, I hate the eyeballs. Everybody hates the eyeballs. Welcome to the Salt and Sanctuary community. You're now one of us. We all hate the eyeballs. Ta-da! Yeah, I had the soldier's poem. And I had just enough salt to do that, too. This is now on a +3. So, what we do is we travel over to the Bandit's Pass, go down, grab more stained pages, and then go kill all the bosses. Actually, hold up. Yeah. We don't need our armor set for the early game. So to beat the living tree man boss? Ah, nice, tree man. Yeah, he's tough. His fight gets so chaotic, it's kind of wild. 12 stained pages. You know, it could be cool if I just go get my armor as fast as possible. How do I do that? I just have to kill third lamb, don't I? Alright, we're gonna do a detour here. It threw me off the platform like 3 times, died to fall damage. You always die to fall damage on that boss. I was doing a randomizer run the other day, and the game was being merciless. Saw tonight became coveted. What? That's awful. Quintus Miles was a Lake Witch? Yeah, dude, you gotta restart at that point. That's cursed. That's absolutely cursed. That's how you know it's not meant to be. We have enough stain pages for Dragon, I think. We just need more stamina. The damage on this thing is really good, though. Look at that. The reach is surprisingly good, too. Not today. Anyone fought the Tree of Men via the randomizer outside his boss arena? I fought him in Karstjaw's area, I believe. He creates his own platforms, though, which was kind of nice. I think we have guaranteed Soldier's Poem drops up here, so let's not waste our time on that. Did he really just do that? What's up, Villswood? Had to explain the red light direct to my wife tonight. We have Christmas lights on and the red's today. Okay. So we'll jump off this platform here. Ta-da! Soldier's Poems. Ah, my phone died. I forgot to charge my phone last night, so that makes sense. Making the platforms appear on the map took some testing. I imagine so, but thank goodness, because imagine doing it without the platforms. That would suck. And we don't need the bandage ring, so for now, we'll throw on the mending band. Bandage ring is literally, we already have the helmet, so we'll throw that back on later, but at the moment, we're all good. I don't know of any really good armor set to wear up until we get our main set, so. That is unfortunate. Good to know that attacking makes you stay airborne longer. Yeah, throwables have a lot more time. Also, incantations and magic, they can keep you up in the air for quite a while. Well, yeah, when is healing over time not a good thing? I genuinely don't know. Alrighty, let's jump up here. Grab that we don't need. Stone Merchant. I didn't level up my Tachi. Probably should have. Dragon, please don't fly the whole time. What's up, Guilty? You recommend magic or incantations, personally? Incantations are very easy to play alongside other things, and they're very good. Oh, that's good damage. So deal with creeds? Creeds are essentially like whatever faction you decide to join. They provide different buffs. So if you do, it's basically to work with the leader. So when you put down a leader at a sanctuary, the leader will offer different items if you go collect, farm different enemies. That's crazy that hit me. So the one I'm in right now, the advantage is you get access to fire and lightning damage the entire game. Which lightning damage is somewhat difficult to come by otherwise. You're a jerk, you know that? You're a jerk. You're a tease. An absolute tease. At least he gives me good opportunities to buff when he flies away. Easy, man. That's too fast. I'm too fast. I'm a ninja, bro. I'm a ninja samurai. Not even a thing, but I am. Now you see me, now you don't. And, ta-da, wall jump red. Yeah, stay in the air. It helps a lot. It helps a lot, yeah. So, that was the second boss that we have to defeat. The third will be... Let me think. Third lamb. Untouched is not required. Can I beat third lamb this early, though? Third lamb is tough. Do I have the skills necessary? I mean, I don't know how weak he is to arcane damage. That's the problem. Buy a bunch of those, thank you. There's the cane. I don't know why I always grab that, because I can never use it. I think I haven't even used it. No, I used it in the magic run, I think. I probably bought one early, though, if I remember correctly. I'm not saying Itachi's the best, because it isn't, but, like, it's definitely a high-quality item. The attack speed makes a lot of enemies a lot easier. Especially if we get the stagger charm, I think it's got a lot of potential. I think Lamb is weak to both slash and arcane. Okay, so maybe that'll be good. See, again, you don't play with arcane as often, so sometimes you end up getting a nice surprise like that. You should be dead. Yeah, the air attack on this thing is disgusting. Oh, I didn't make it. That saddens me to my core. I actually kind of wanted that item, too. Hachi and the Scarfitcher are my favorite weapons in the game. What's the Scarfitcher? I don't remember that one by name. I probably know the look of it, though. It's decent, but it's just a class 2 sword, so you gotta take that into it. Right, it's not gonna be like the best thing in the game, but it's so fast that it does have a nice advantage to it. Very true. Very true. But, I mean, hey, we used a class 0 iron pot the other day. I think I'll take Itachi. And not do any major complaining. How about that? Probably gonna go into, like, stamina. more so than dex, even though damage would be important to get, but, like, the ability to attack quickly is the main advantage here. It's Karstraw's greatsword. Oh, is that? I've never used that one. Karstraw has a couple of different items I've never used, and it'd be kind of cool to try them out. I think he has a spear. I think he has the only spear in the game that scales with strength and not dex. Using greatswords, class 1, but scales S with strength. Probably the Kirimoa. It's a really good item. Let's go upgrade. Yeah, Kirimoa is a fantastic option. You gonna go into the Edge Creed? Probably. Probably. I don't want to guarantee it, but it would probably be the best way to go, and also, like... My main complaint is that I'd have to redo some sanctuaries. That's not too hard, though. Alright, so level 4 weapon. Let me buy a couple more of these. Level up here. Ooh, that's a good amount of level ups, too. 6 in total. Now we throw all of that into stamina. There we go, 22 willpower. We are in business, boys. Let's check. Creed leader. Yeah, okay, so she has the shock stones and the fire. We're gonna go with the heal because we're gonna stick to arcane for this run. Bat wings are so easy to get to. That's kind of nice. They're the easiest item to farm, I think. It's a couple of lost sanctuaries for the best item in the game. True. Alright, how do we want to do this? We're going to epically fail on the first try. Amazing! How does he do it? Two hits. I could do with that. Oh, I made it. I was gonna upgrade it with Sod and Knight, but it takes away the S scaling for strength. Ah, yeah. I haven't personally used the Sod and Knight sword. My brother liked it. I think the Kirimoa is perfectly fine, though. Despise this person. Not even really a person, it's a bird thing, but whatever. I must defeat you. The other day he showed up in the boss arena with me. I was very angry. Was not happy about them. Sod and Knight sword was carry sword until I got the scissors. Yeah, when we do the Sod and only run, I'll try it out. I'll probably take the Sod and only run into a NG plus Nameless God run. Because I think both those weapons scale in dex. Or, not dex, strength. Here we go. The third lamb. Should I be fighting him right now? Probably not. We're gonna do it anyway. Oh, yeah, the speed. I'm in on the speed, man. Buff that. Ooh. Easy, dude. Easy. It's so fast. I don't even have to try. It's so fast. It plays the game on its own, dude. Alright, here's my question to the chat, because I genuinely don't know the answer to this one. Can I get up to Mao's castle right now? Do I need the dart brand, or can I go the shortcut way through the bottom? I don't know if it's required that way. We're about to find out, honestly. Okay. So the next thing that I need is a ton of endurance. Think you need it? I'm guessing I probably do, but we'll find out. Ow, my legs. What if I dagger flip? What if I dagger flip? This could be a thing here. Let me think for a minute here. I don't have anything. So let's go back to the guide. Think I can buy a dagger from the blacksmith. I already have dex. I don't need class 1 daggers for him. Boom. Dagger. And now I can buy all of the horns that I'll ever need. Oh wait, no, I do want to travel with you. If this works, I'm a genius. If it doesn't, fair enough. We were able to pull off some really cool stuff with the dagger flip the other day. Let's try and do it again. It might not be far enough is the problem. I mean, it might be. I freaking nailed that, dude. Tell me I didn't just do that right there. Tell me I didn't just pull that off. Dagger flip is absolute. Dagger flip will never die. It is king. Check it out, boys. No dart brand needed. No dart brand needed. Dagger flip is the best. Now we just have to beat this really tough boss while being only level 33. Okay. What's up, Root? This close to the Dirk only run I suggested? It's the Tachi only run. It's the same thing. I mean, it's dex only, but it's just a sword instead of a dagger. They're both really fast. He said long jump who at this point? Just dagger flip everywhere. That's all you need, man. That's all you need. Keep everything staggered so it doesn't move. And now I go back down. Look at this stun lock. No stagger charm. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The faster you attack, the less enemies can attack you. See, big brain move. Good to know there are mimics in this game. There are. Just know that if you come up to Mal's castle, everything is a mimic. It's the one area in the game that has, like, every mimic. There's a couple hidden throughout, but this area is all. Don't worry, you'll forget and get grabbed by one and get terrified. Now, here's the question. I don't know if we can dagger jump this. This will be the determining factor. Because you do actually need the dart brand for this part. Usually. Okay, so far, we didn't make it. Let me see if I could try that again. This might be actually need the dart brand. We'll see. I kind of forgot that this existed. You get arguably the best charm in the game here. True. I mean, it's like really close. I could just stand on the very edge. Ooh, I might need the dart brand. This is just like an inch away from being possible. You can climb the ladder? Let me try. Oh, come on. I gotta go all the way back around. Dang it. I thought for some reason you couldn't climb the ladder. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, you said you can't climb it. Yeah. That's what I thought. I think you actually have to reach the ledge. Which I'm so close to doing. I don't think it has enough height, though, is the problem. Yeah, see, I'm like basically a foot lower than that ledge, so I think that's the factor. What if I hold off as long as possible? Because I can do that. I can hold off a little bit longer. We may be out of... That was super cool that I got up here, but it's... They are brick walling me right now, and I don't appreciate it. It's very rude of you. Don't make me play the game the correct way. Oh, yeah, it's too high. Dang it, dude. Dang it. We got all the way up here for nothing. Is there anything else that gives me, like, movement? I think dagger's the only thing. Darn. So cool. Only to be stopped. Can you jump then do the dagger jump? No, you have to do it off of the ledge. Like, if you jump first, you can't... Like, you can still do it, but it doesn't give you that, like, forward momentum. It's literally right up there, too. They're backhanding me right now. Dude, how close am I right now? Oh. Alright. We'll play the game the right way. My bad. Hey, I made it up there, though. That's going in the video for sure. Look what I can do, guys. I can get up here. Do you want to be up there? No, but it's cool. You don't want to be up there at all. Because you need the dart brand. So it was a waste of time. But it was awesome doing it. It doesn't have a collision? Yeah, that's what I figured. They removed the roll jump glitch? Yeah, in Enhanced Edition, that is no longer a thing. That is only in... You could still do it in Classic, but in Enhanced, they got rid of it. I think I need these, don't I? You could probably make it with that, though, if you did. I imagine it would be possible. He said this early Mal would probably one-shot you anyway. Now that, you're definitely right about. Mal doesn't play on a good build. That's like end game. Mal is quite the beast. They drop stained pages, that's weird. Although I guess the enemies here would be weak to it, so it kind of makes sense. Don't even like fighting Mal on a complete build? Right, that's what I was saying. She is a monster. Fighting her like this would be tough. Although we only have one one boss left to go. We could just go to Dry King, so. I'm telling you, the game's really funny, because it's like, oh, hey, the ziggurat's blocked off. You can't get in. It's red bar brand. You need that. Oh, but if you go in from the regular side that you normally come from, you don't need it? Okay. That was tough. Yeah, no dart brand would make her hard, too. Still, we're using all the tricks in our arsenal. Only 3 bosses down, we're already a Drag King. Tachi versus unicorns? Dude, I'm just gonna die. Whoa, what do you mean? I think you mean unicorns versus Tachi, and it's the other way around. I'm trying to level into endurance enough so I can use this, but it's going to be tough. I don't know how heavy it makes me, and there's no way we're staying in a light roll. It's a class 3 heavy armor, so it probably weighs a lot. Also, I think it's been a while since I played heavy armor. I'm going to mess that up. But in theory, we won't need to actually dodge hardly at all. If the build works the way it's supposed to. Ta-da! Oh, don't go back where you're supposed to be. Now we get another upgrade to our arsenal. We'll test it against Dry King, too. If it doesn't work against him, it's probably not going to work most of the time. Everyone who said the eyes are the worst mob in the game forgot about the Spindle Beast. Yeah, Spindle Beast. Giant roly-poly thing at the end of the game in the Alchemist area. There's like 3 or 4 enemies. I just say, nah. Nah, I don't want to fight you. Stone Charm. Now, With how fast we can attack, in theory, that should make us infinitely stagger enemies. But I have not been able to test it myself. What's up, Lazy? Have some class 4 armor, and man, I feel so chunk at like 90 out of 100 on my load. Yeah, dude, you have to go into endurance a lot in this game to use heavy armor. The weird spinning piranha thing, exactly. That's the spinny thing I was talking about in the Alchemist area. That thing, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but oh my word. Alright, ready? Stagger charm, here we go. We're in business. Nope, go up the ladder, not down it. We are in business. Okay, so we are going to unequip the everything else. We don't need any of that. What's up, Lone? Stagger charm, do your thing. Guess who's not weak to dark damage, by the way? Can't stagger him out of the fire. That's usually what I like to try and do, but I did that time. If I'm already in the middle of a combo, I can. That's wild, dude. I pinned him in a corner, and he did an attack that reaches across the entire arena. Okay, so our damage is pretty bad for him. We are using Dark, which he's weak to Holy, and then we're using Slash, which I believe he's weak to Blunt. The stagger does work. I'm just a little low on damage at the moment. I'm sick, but I got into Morrowind on sale for Black Friday. Never played it. Kind of want to stream it. I haven't played Morrowind either, although everyone says it's really good. Thank you for that. Really good in like a really fun way to mess with spells type of thing. Yeah, see, that works really well. We're gonna do Bloodless while we're here? Nah, we'll go back to Mal after we do this. I just need the Dart Brand to get my armor set for the samurai look. I never got around to playing Morrowind, but it does look really fun. So Dark Samurai is the theme of the build. I have to get the armor set that will match it, but I can't reach it quite yet. We have to get him out of this corner. He really just loves to stay in this corner. He's killed me. Dang it, why won't he get out of the corner? If you stagger him too much, this is a problem that you have. It's okay, though. As long as I play it a little bit safer. And I'll push him away, too. Every 5th hit is a guaranteed stagger. So now that we pushed him this way, we push him the other way. This is hilarious. I mean, I'm doing hardly any damage, but the funny part is that he's barely getting to play. I just needed a little bit more stamina. Look at this. Bro has no idea what to do. Ah! The fire's the only one because it doesn't matter when you use your thing. He summons it, and you have to, like, stagger him before he's halfway through summoning it. All the other attacks, you actually have to wait for his animation to get done. Well, I'm out of stamina. And that is how the Dry King gets to not play his own fight. So now we can get our... Actually, we can't get the armor set yet. We need one more boss. But we can at least try to go get our armor set. And that's probably a good amount of upgrades, too, from him. Come on, give me the Dart Brand. Thank you. Alright, Dart Brand acquired. Let us go back to Mal. I don't think I have any weapon upgrades right now. Mal's Floating Castle. What is that, 5 upgrades? Yep. 5 upgrades out of that. Okay, we want to max endurance, or we're never going to be able to wear this armor set. .28 endurance. Currently, my equip load is 11.8%. Do I have enough stained pages for this? That's the question. I don't know. I'm not sure how Mal reacts to stagger. This could be really interesting. Dry King is like brain dead easy to stagger because he doesn't move. Mal, on the other hand, likes to teleport. Ah, of course. Pretty sure they just hit me through the wall. That was cool. They won't leave me alone. Get out of here, imps. And that right there is what prevented us from doing Mal earlier. Darn it. Time for the big boy fight. Stained pages. Which I don't know if she's weak to or not. I'm hoping, beyond hope, that she's weak to it. Ooh, stagger is not working. And unfortunately, Mal is a little bit different. So if I actually spam, I may get into trouble. I can stagger her. It's just a little hard to do. Did I not just dodge that perfectly? That was crazy. Yeah. Did I not just dodge that perfectly? Gets one shot by that attack. Bro, tell me that wasn't the most perfect timing you've ever seen. That was amazing in such a bad way. I love it. Did I not just dodge that perfectly? Gets absolutely backhanded. My bad. What's up, Yoko? You planning on trying to PoE too? Probably when I get done with projects, yeah. I might want to go back and buy stained pages if I manage to die one more time. I don't want to run out. She's kind of just a patience game. The problem is the end of my combo is just slightly too long. Ooh, what about the thrust attack? Actually, hold on. That was pretty fast. I don't need to hold it down. There's the play right there. Found it. Are we in triple spam yet? Dang it, that magic attack is goofy. Alright, triple spam territory. Dang it, why is she spamming that? That was her worst attack. That's right, I know how to dodge. Okay, the stagger's a little bit better too. She double summoned. Not supposed to do that. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Oh, you piece of garbage. You have to dodge instantly, and I wasn't ready for it. There it is. You have to actually pay attention to her visual where she's at and not where you think she's gonna be. Okay, heavy attack on the lights. The light one-handed sword for some reason is doing it for me. It's just a very quick poke. It doesn't hit as fast as this, but I think it does more damage. That might be the advantage. Said, Yokel said, did you also try Elden Ring? My plans for New Year's vacation to kill it totally. Yes, I did try it. It's very fun. I played it a couple times, actually. Shimmering Pearl, and ta-da! The Demon Armor. Oh my word, it's 51.8. Check it out. I mean, does anyone know what the weight thresholds really quick are? Am I in medium or heavy right now? I feel like I'm in heavy for some reason. Maybe I have to get below 50. I'm probably close, actually. All right, now we can go play the game. A medium? Okay, thank you. So I don't need to put any points in endurance anymore. We're going to have to medium dodge. I don't think there's a way to get heavy armor down all the way. If you can, it's really hard. I need more arcane pages. So where do I go? Castle. She cheats in that teleporting phase. Dude, the teleporting phase is actually insane. We need to do untouched so that I can get my second upgrade. He has the next upgrade material for me. Look how cool this armor set looks, though. Is he up here? Where's he at? He's at bottom, actually. Trying to figure out where my nomad merchant is. Is there a better katana we're aiming for? The Tachi is a unique item. Because it is fast. From being a sword, and it also has a tag that makes it even faster. So we're going to try and use only the Tachi. Max that bad boy out. Come back here, buy all the rest of the horns that I need. Come over here and buy torches. Now let's go get our other upgrade, shall we? I think Ziggurat might actually be faster. If you get below 50%, you'll be in a light roll, and below 25, it's the fastest roll. So I could probably go for under 50 then. I'm at like 50.1 or something. I should probably go for that. I'm pretty close. I mean, it's doable like this, but what, you know, I could make it easier. The dart brand is the saving grace of tank builds. Can still move quickly. Ooh, I need my bandage ring back on, don't I? Yep. Where is the bandage ring? There we go. Okay, so bandage ring, stamina, endurance, and wrapped link. We got the stagger charm. Which, I don't know. Should I use the attack speed charm? I'm not sure. I feel like stagger charm's probably better overall. We'll see. Maybe we'll mess with both of them. Damage pretty good. Ha, you punk. The dodge roll is slightly slower than I'm used to, so I need to get used to that. I'm dodging a little too early because of it. I mean, it's so fast, though. It feels very easy to recover and get back into attacking because of how fast it is. Boom! Lord's order. That's why we came here. Asking about wounding damage? Yeah, so the pumpkin head and the bandage drink decrease wounding damage, which essentially when you take damage, it'll decrease your max HP. And both of those items reduce that effect. What did I want to do? I wanted to go into endurance a little bit. Boom, under 50. Yeah, that's definitely a little faster. I can feel it for sure. Okay. Time to go all the way back to the beginning of the game. Upgrade to Tachi. It is now doing 30 damage. Then, let me go ahead and buy... I like to have as many of these as I can, just in case. Now, where am I right now? I'm near Jester. So let's go back up to the top, and we'll do, like, kind of like a normal order-ish. Also, Queen Smile's Crown has 10% extra damage, same as Crimson Charm. Yes, they do not stack, however. They do not stack. But yes, that does have the same effect. Same with the bandaged ring. The helmet and the bandaged ring, they don't stack either. Tachi needs 2 more upgrades. And then it'll be maxed out. I jumped past him so that I could get arcane pages. I wanted to fight everything with dark damage. Which is my favorite. Coming back to beat down a boss. 5 hits, maybe? No, probably 6 hits, actually. Bye-bye. He said, Lamau. See you later, buddy. Yeah, almost made me feel bad. Almost. Just a wee bit. Now time for Queenie. She should be slightly more difficult. Ooh, and then we get to do maggot. By the way, dude, heavy armor makes a difference. And you could tell. Like, when I take damage, I don't really care at all. I don't really care at all. Just shrug it off. Really? We did the third combo? I see how it is. She hit me one time. But then she paid for it. With her life. Next up, Mad Alchemist. Mad Alchemist, buddy. You, my friend, are in for a world of hurt. The game decided not to jump, and then I pulled it off, and I came back up. That was kind of scary. Just had to wait for the stamina to regen. That's at least 2 level ups right there. It's my favorite way to play. You go get your item that you want, and then you do a boss rush. You just go boss, 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 boss. Epic. Yeah, I have the DPS at this point. Not a problem. And we are gonna, again, forget about damage. Damage is not important. Stamina is important. That is all that matters. Okay, we don't need that either. Anything else I don't need? I think all my other stats are actually correct. We'll level up damage later when we actually need it. So now we want to do Jester, which is actually right here. He said, who needs RNG? We can just poke everything to death quickly. Fair point. The ultimate poker. It's a sword. Not a spear, but it's still good at poking. Still amazing at poking. Really, guy? Really? Really, guy? That was incredibly rude. I just one-hit all of those guys? Look at my armor, how defensive I've become. You don't play with armor so often that when you do, it's amazing. It feels so different. I've come back. Oh, I tried to get... I was really hoping I'd be able to stop his movement, but no. You can, but you have to already have hit him a couple of times. And, I mean, at this point, just... Sorry, bud. You can't even damage me. That, I believe, is all of the beginning game bosses. So at this point, we have... Tree of Men direction, or we go Bloodless Prince. We should probably go Bloodless, because that'll give me my next weapon upgrade. So just face tank everything, keep on swinging. Yep. The way of a tanky samurai. I don't think samurai are supposed to tank everything in the game, but hey. Now, we have a total of 8 healing items. Haven't done a big boy build since my first playthrough with Greatsword. Dude, I'm telling you, it's a different game. You are very resistant. You know what actually kind of fits this is the 3. Because what is the 3, really? It's worshipping the 3 kings. Or the king and whoever the other 2, 3 are. So it's probably the most noble of the creeds. A samurai is anything if noble. You one-hand a greatsword? No, I two-handed it when I played him. Oh, one-hand and great shield. He was talking about tails. I got you. I got you. Most of the game is just sod and knight armor and his sword. Cool. I was gonna grab that, but then the guy said, absolutely not. Look how freaking cool this armor set looks. I mean, this would definitely get me to play this game. If someone showed me this armor set, I'd be all in. And then when I realized I had to kill Mal for it, I would just back away slowly. I think the first time I ever fought Mal, I almost cried a little. And by a little, I mean a lot. I did a lot of crying. Mal's a very weird opponent. She's very unique in terms of the bosses in this game. She just doesn't behave as other bosses do. And it makes her very difficult first couple times you fight her. Because more than anything, you need to know how to predict her movement. Until you haven't fought her a few times, you can't predict her at all. He said, I'm not going there early. I don't blame you. I think regular attacks may be better here. Maybe not, I don't know. No, the heavy does so much more damage. That'll light dodge, it takes so much stamina to get through him. I need the stamina regen ring. Okay, let's pretend. That's what we call RNG of, hey, I have you in a corner. Yeah, man, the stamina. I just want to pump it. That's what I want to do. I just want to pump it the rest of the game. I don't know. It's really hard to dodge with a light roll. I don't know how to dodge it with this. That's okay. We're pretty tanky, so. I mean, it's not often you can take too many hits from Bloodless, and this armor lets you take as many as you like, really. I actually should probably upgrade the armor. What's up, Baja Blast? So, can I get the king orders? No, you have to get king orders from Cranside. But I can get the other two Lord's orders from Karstjaw. Try and get the fast roll with the Titan armor. Ooh, good luck. A true samurai uses his surroundings. Throws a giant boulder. You mean you can't attack because you're infinitely staggered? How crazy is that? Gonna do a pirate run? Using guns and the cutlass? Oh, that's a fun idea. No one can fight me. Where'd you come from? These aren't even enemies that are here. What the heck? That's weird. This is hysterical to me. The Tachi, with basically no dex, is so good. Now, what do we want to swap out for the damage ring? Nothing. Again, not a damage run. Don't need damage. Just need spam. Ow. Spam is all I need. Guns in this game are fun. A little broken, too, if you haven't nerfed them yet. Yeah, the guns are really good. Like, it's just ranged damage that has easy access to some elemental stuff as well. So... can't really go wrong with that. Time for the samurai versus the axe. Who shall win in a battle of wits? Probably the samurai. Have you used the Phoenix round shield against the three of men? Makes that boss even easier. No, I've actually never used shields even a little bit in this game. I'm slowly becoming backlogs and never using a shield. Even though I do like shields. I think he says that in several of his Dark Souls videos. He's like, I love using a shield, but it's a little too easy, so I don't let myself use them. And I agree with him. Especially Dark Souls, the shields are so fun. Even though they don't always block 100% damage, like not all of them, but they are so good in those situations. They can make a lot of runs way easier. It's hard to aim firebombs with a shield, always blocking. True. Ready? I have no idea if they're weak to... I don't think they are. I think they're weak to holy. This should be really bad. It was about as bad as I expected. Aha, I tricked you! You morons! You stupid ghosts! You are an idiot! Just because you're a samurai doesn't mean you can't trash talk. It's lore confirmed, dude. You don't even know. Every good samurai trash talks. This fight's so fun once you learn how to script their AI. Oh, did you give up? This would be why you upgrade Dex a little bit, but no worries. Okay, bud. I was buffing, but that's fine. Can we put the axe down so I can fight for 3 seconds? That'd be great. Okay, here. Leave the axe on the ground, buddy. Stagger is so good, man. They're not doing a good trade-off right now. Well, I mean, they are for them, but not for me. Actually doing most of my damage just up in the air. Put it down. Good ghost. There we go. How to use this. Thank you. Okay. I think the stagger is actually messing them up. They're not putting the axe down at all because they're just constantly getting knocked back a little bit. It's probably gonna put it down now, though. Yeah, there we go. Okay, you can roll into that. Why wouldn't it just dodge it? I don't know. Probably too early of a roll. I lost the iframes after that. Well, this ended up being like the longest fight of all time. Mainly because they're literally just like comboing me right now. Damage is... I mean, I've seen worse damage before. It's not good damage, but... Swords do that annoying thing, though, where they move through the target as you hit them, so it actually makes Coveted slightly harder. That's it. What? Well, that explains a lot. The only thing doing any damage is the arcane damage. That was a very long Coveted fight. That was a very long Coveted fight. Let me just tell you this right now. Don't fight Coveted. Strike damage, okay? It has been proven to not work. Ta-da! Flame Star. They're not immune to slash damage, but they're incredibly resistant to him. Any hammer, it does really good damage to him. And also, I think, holy damage. They're resistant to both dark and slash, which is the two main damage sources I'm using. So that would be why they were such tanks. I'm literally fighting them with the least optimal build of all time for them. Also with a lack of dexterity, so. We're gonna cap at 30 stamina. If I can find another node somewhere. Aha! Now we pump dexterity. Because now I kind of feel like I need it. Now, light rolling with the steel armor. Nice. Steel armor is pretty good. 90% of the game would also be summed up with big bonk, stick, go bonk. I think only a few bosses are super strong to bonk. Actually, most bosses are. Strike damage is actually way better for the majority of the game. Or slash damage, sorry. Slash is way better, but strike is better when it matters. So, like, Nameless God, Coveted. Pretty sure Karstraw doesn't care at all. You can fight him with whatever. That's heavy armor for you. I don't know what happened, but it, like, stopped my... It stopped me from instantly? That shouldn't be a one-shot. I have heavy armor on. I think he did extra damage for some reason. That's weird. Great axes do both. Yeah, they're amazing because of that. You always have good damage every time. Oh, it might be golden wine that protects you from the one shot. I was gonna say, I remember playing with heavy armor one time, and they didn't kill me instantly. I was really close every time, but it must have been golden wine I was using. I was like, wait a minute. I think with heavy armor, it's just slow enough that you have to anticipate it. Otherwise, you miss it by, like, a half a second. I think that's what happened earlier. He said not even Karstjaw's armor can tank that? That's crazy. For some reason, I was under the impression that heavy armor would do the trick. What the heck are these things? Hit like a truck. Oh, that's why. I can't hit them. I was gonna say, something seems off. I should be staggering them. You have to jump up to hit them. It was missing every time. Alright, well now we got the upgrade materials that we need. Do we want to do Karstjaw while we're here? I probably could. I don't think I've ever tried to parry these guys, actually. Ta-da! Karstjaw will be kind of hard without a light roll. It'll be a little bit difficult. I see. My damage is suboptimal. What? Why did he hit the same side? You're a fool. Ah, I can't get the stagger. It's so frustrating. It's always one hit away from another stagger before he attacks, but you can't quite get it. I wonder if I should just go back to the attack speed charm. Why'd they hit me? It might be slightly better. This weapon is so spammy, it's very hard to not just continuously spam it. There we go. There's the stagger I was looking for. See? I thought one more hit would stagger him. It won't do it. Nice! Come on. Yeah, Karstjaw is a little late in the game for how much dex I have. Nailing the timings on that, though. I like that. That randomly I didn't all of a sudden. Don't know what happened there. Karstjaw can be quite the menace, can he not? Dang it, dude. How come it doesn't hit? Ah, it's like Tatachi's so fast, but it's just slow enough to where he gets in attacks. Ah, I was really hoping the stagger charm would be better against these late game bosses. Yeah, somehow it got me. I don't know why, because it was the same timing every time. Well, that didn't go well, because I think the attack charm is better. The stagger charm was really good against Dried King, but I think that's because Dried King just kind of sucks against stagger. I think just being able to attack slightly faster is more efficient against these, like, super tanky bosses. Yeah, they gave him more health than enhanced. I think Karshaw and Stents got more health and enhanced. Why is it hitting me? I'm dodging it. I don't know. It's the armor. Armor messes with you so much. You have to completely relearn all timings. I think I have to dodge slightly later, maybe? There it is. Yeah, it's later. Feel pretty good about that attack speed, though. Pretty sure he's resistant to dark. I know he's weaker to fire. At least fire usually performs better on him. Why is Karshaw so hard right now? This weapon just is terrible against him. I'm like getting really hard countered here. Armor sucks against Karshaw, dude. I'm having such a hard time with it. I mean, he is kind of like Jester in a way where he attacks pretty fast. Not nearly as fast as Jester, though. Look, you can't attack. You cannot attack Karshaw. You have to wait to counterattack. That's such a hard thing to get out of your mind like that. I mean, usually you fight Karshaw when you can just blast him. Okay, don't spam that anymore, because I'm about to die. Yeah, if I don't literally attack after he does, I die. And I can't buff. Buffing gets you hit every time. Wow. Guess I need to fight Karshaw with random crap more often, huh? That worked pretty well. What are you gonna do? You gonna teleport? Hey, okay. I kind of got into a groove here. Alright, I got into a groove about halfway through his HP. The first part, man, that is a completely different game to get used to, though. Like, Karshaw is just... I mean, he's nothing with a light roll. Nothing at all. And immediately one weight class up, it's like, whoa, what's going on here? I'm not dodging timings right. That's kind of crazy to see. Nothing out there. Okay, so we got our upgrade material. Let's go do that. Think stamina recovers slower? It is recovering very slowly, yeah. I have noticed that. That's why we need to go get that ring. That will probably help us a lot. But we have the Lord's orders now. So we just need the King's orders, which we can't get until we kill Tree of Men, Stench, and Disemboweled. Buy some salt. 3-hit downward stab is so annoying with more than 50 weight. Yeah, that's... I know, I was noticing, like, what is going on there? I think over 50, I would have been in some serious trouble. Absolutely. The game really does feel very different depending on how you play it. Light armor is usually the strat for a reason. Can you farm an enemy for Lord's Orders? Yeah, you can farm the giant brute up in Mao's castle pretty easily. I mean, he's not easy to take out, but he drops them often enough. There's a little bit more dex that should help out. And now we will go over to Tree of Men. I think it's... Yeah, it's either Red Halls or we go down to the Witch, which I don't want to do that. I think we did all the other bosses up there. Yeah, we're going to go back to the attack speed. The stagger was working really well for us for a little while. But, I mean, when you're attacking this fast, we just want to be able to spam, spam, spam. Alley-oop. Not today, buddy. I am the samurai. Hiya! Don't know samurai noises. You die today. Yeah, I don't think we actually need it because we attack so fast like this. Man, the Tachi is fun as heck. Grab this item that I don't need. Actually, a guide's never bad. Red halls, you mean the sad halls? The halls of death? You have been destroyed. Ooh, buried. Ah! So he almost died the compass boss an hour. I mean, he usually almost kills me too. Imagine if Dex was leveled. Yeah, again, I want to point out that Car Shell was hard because I don't have any damage. That was on my own. That was my own fault. That was not the game. Ah! How'd that hit me? Well, I mean, I guess I wanted to go down here anyway. It's very fast. Very fast. What'd you level up instead of Dex? Endurance and Stamina. I had to have both to be able to use heavy armor. That's kind of the drawback of heavy armor, that if you don't want to be super slow, you have to go into non-damage stats pretty heavily. So I decided to go into those first rather than later. That way I would at least be able to dodge well enough. And we're gonna grab... Where was it? Ah, there it is. So we almost have 20 dexterity. See you later. Thought I was gonna fight him, didn't you? Thought I was crazy for a second. More stained pages. Red Hall's elevator has to be my favorite shortcut in the game. It does lead to a lot of things, as well as being a very nice shortcut. You can get to, I think, all the beginning areas through there, too. My nemesis, a ninja. Aha, I guess a split swordsman would be a ninja, I'm not sure. Had to wait for that flame to go. Not about to jump in here and get fired immediately. Alright, take a heal. Rebuff. Get hit by that. Get nailed by that. Roll. Nice. Epic. Alright, let's go, big boy. Your fire, unfortunately, did not work for me very well. Okay, this is gonna suck. He is not behaving very well. And I don't have him in a good loop. My reach is pretty bad, too. I don't know what he's doing. He's taking forever to hit me. Nailed it. Yeah. Okay, Dart Brand makes that a lot easier. I never utilize it very well, but it's great for that fight. Real, because I killed the tree of men, but now I'm stuck and I don't know where to go, so I'm just wandering. Ah, I got you. Yeah, this area right here does get really confusing, so I don't blame you. You need a key to unlock the next boss. The Tachi versus Tony. More dexterity, please. Thank you. There's so many different ways to get, like, extra damage, and I can't really afford to take off the stamina. I guess maybe the stamina ring? Nah. Can Tony follow you into the boss room? Yes, I think. I know that some of the enemies can. I think if you get them close enough, they will teleport in there. Place the bandage ring, but I really need the bandage ring is the problem. I mean, I guess I don't necessarily because I'm not getting hit that often. I don't know. I feel like bandage ring is one of those ring slots that just most players consider to just be not even a ring slot. It's automatically taken up. I can't parry them for some reason. It's like going through the parry instead of actually doing it. Ta-da! Cellar key. That right there is what you need. Heavy armor, you can replace the link ring. But that's sacrilege in a melee build. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I could technically replace 2 different rings, but at the same time, it's so wrong to do that. You got that? Okay. Ow! I did not feel good. See what I mean about the spam? It works so well, and then some enemies, it just takes slightly too long, so you get caught a couple of times. It always works on small enemies, though, because it staggers them so quickly. So this is the door you need to go through. But it's locked, right? So we need to open it. And that can be done by going down here. It's kind of funny because the vertigo brand is needed right here for this portion of the game. But then if you get to, like, the right side of the map, it's not needed anymore. And jump over here. Voila. Now, the way is open. Dark Mage run when? We did already do a full Mage run. I do need to retry the Dark Incantation, though, because I was playing with it incorrectly. So maybe I could do something like that. The fire rain spam. That wasn't too bad. I don't feel like armor messed me up all in that fight. I feel like Karshaw so far was the only one that it really just threw me for a massive loop. Vertigo Brand caused so many of my deaths in this game. The jump you missed and just hit the ceiling for 3 floors up. I've done it many a time. I have done that many a time. I'm really enjoying this weapon. I think it's just, like, the adrenaline type thing in your brain that's like, go fast, go fast. And it does that. You can't hit me. Too fast for you. I feel like it's the easiest way to deal with the Tonys, too. They don't even stand a chance. It's kind of brutal. Kind of brutal, my dude. So if you were to do this game as a pure paladin, what weapon would you use? Because let's think for a second. You'd have to use all of the holy magic. You'd have to use a shield, the paladin shield, and the paladin armor. So what weapon would you... I mean, probably just a one-handed club. Yeah, catch you later, Tails. Have a good day, man. Thanks for sticking around. We will catch you tomorrow. I believe tomorrow we're doing... What are we doing tomorrow? Oh, one-handed axe. I need to do the one-handed axe round. It's the only weapon type I haven't recorded yet. I remember using Dragonfire back in 2016. That spell was so brutal. Mage is really fun in this game. Yeah, we tested it. And, dude, Dragonfire obliterated the mage and, I think, Karstraw in like 3 seconds. It's so good. Dragonfire is amazing. There's a hammer that scales with faith and strength. Ah, well, that would be the way to go, then. That would indeed be the way to go, wouldn't it? I have fast attacks. You shall not hurt me. The one time these guys are not a threat. Finally! I can enjoy this area. Tree of Men Hammer is a higher tier weapon. It looks cooler. Okay. I think Dragonfire was nerfed even. Yeah, I believe Zeph made some changes to it to make it a lot weaker, and it was still kind of overpowered. I think Mage in general just really fills that pure sorcerer kind of mentality in this game, where if you study long enough in the mystical arts, you become just a force of nature. I think the 2 games that have done that, well, the one game I know that did that the best was Dragon's Dogma. That's what I always compare any, like, over-the-top magic to. Because there's nothing quite like summoning just a massive tornado and then meteors onto your enemy. Freaking love that stuff. Dude, poison is doing no damage. I guess because I have armor on. Giant spiders in these levels drop a material that allows you to make a poisonous axe. Ah. What's it called, though? I don't know if I remember the name of it. I know what it looks like, but I can't think of the name of it. Ta-da! Then we run past these sharp fellows. Hello, Stench. You are going to be a problem today, aren't you? Ah, yes, as I expected. Takes more than 2 hits to kill these things. I feel like I did pretty good there, though. Are we ready? See ya later. That damage was better than I expected, actually. Still not great against the mouths, but you're fast enough to at least hit them and then jump out of the way. was much better than expected. Hello? I didn't know you could get down here from there. What? I was trying to get my ring, but okay. Well, that's a new thing that I figured out. How do I get back down is a question. Well, that would be one way. Can I get up? I really want that ring. I don't know if there's a way back up. I've never missed that jump before. The heavy armor really just slowed down my momentum a little bit. Huh. Might have to go all the way back through the swamp, which would suck. Actually, you know what? We could just go the quick way. I was hoping that would work. It did not work. Okay, we'll go the quick way. I really want that ring. I had the double dash, but I don't think I had enough height. I don't think I was gonna make it. That's fine. I go all the way back through. What a weird boss arena. Kind of a cool area, actually, if you think about it. Basically, a bunch of wooden platforms up in a forest. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay, so now we actually have to think. Let's just take off the extra stamina ring and put on the stamina regeneration, because that's really what we're having problems with. Now I have to go kill my bat. It's like a less weird blight town, yeah. True. All of my salt back. I actually really like that feature too. Again, I think this game did a really good job of taking, like, the Dark Souls ideas and then just making them unique enough to be its own... have its own mechanics and stuff. Like, you do lose souls or salt when you die, but you also can get it back very easily. Just go kill whatever enemy killed you or kill that bat. You ready? I'm gonna parry him. Or not. Why do you always go up here? How am I supposed to parry you? I have 2 inches. There we go. I don't want to actually fight you. I just want to kill your horse. He just left. I was like, I'm going to beat you down. He goes, no, you're not. What do you mean? What do you mean, dude? And we can get another upgrade up here, as well as... Defender's Ring, which is largely a useless ring, I think. I've tried to use it many times. I've been, like, in the mentality, like, oh, maybe I should throw it on. Nah. Has not once been helpful. He said, see if I care, walks away. Yeah, disrespectful for sure. There is a bunch more dex. We're at 25 dexterity right now. So, next is Ronin Cran, because that allows us to upgrade our weapon. Travel... Where is he at? There you are, Cran's Pass. get rid of this creed. Ta-da! Now we go fight the hardest boss in the game. Right? Everybody agrees Ronan Cran is the hardest boss of all time. If you disagree, clearly you don't know what you're talking about. Well, I mean... There we go. He's playing a little bit more than usual today. Nope, he gave up. Buddy, I mean, I feel bad at this point. Just stop buffing, man. Just hit me like 3 times. Why does his buff last not long at all? She has a pretty fun moveset to fight. But unfortunately, he's a little brain dead and he doesn't know how to use his own moveset. Totally an easy boss? What do you mean? Not hard at all. Haven't even fought him. Nah, Ronan is commonly known to just sit there and buff instead of fighting you. We're gonna go for the Order of Betrayer. I think, honestly, we're gonna stick with the 3. I was gonna go with Betrayer, maybe, but at this point, we've already beaten everything. And... I don't want to use the throwables anyway. Kind of defeats the purpose of the Tachi. So we're gonna stick with the 3. I think if it's the kind of noble theme of a samurai. Mainly, I got extra heals from this creed too, and I don't feel like wasting them. But I know for a fact I can stagger you. Just let me hit you like 1 time. There we go. What are gray pearls for? Gray pearls are the opposite of black pearls. They allow you to take away a point. So if you make a mistake in the skill tree, you can get rid of it. Ronan looks like a boss that came from a child of light. He's so docile. He could be so much more, but he fails. They're very useful for particular builds where you have to build up into a node that actually uses strength, but you don't use strength. Like I did this here, I had to build into this node to get to heavy armor, but then I got rid of it with the Gray Pearl. Whoa, I have a lot of salt. Why? I don't know. I mean, because Ronan actually is pretty tanky. He takes a good while to beat down. It's just that he never really fights him. Level 66. Why did it not? Oh, because it switched over to that. And now I want to round out the build a little bit. So there's 30 on that. So it's not an odd number. Odd numbers are disgusting. And now I need dexterity. Where's another dex node? Here we go. So, all optional bosses are dead. All early game bosses are dead. The right side of the map is cleared. I think we just have Witch and then end game. I forgot to level up my weapon, though. Maxed out Tachi. What's up, Shim? Tried forcing him to do other moves instead of self-buffing so much using character edit, and he works much better. But sometimes he spams his buff anyways. Right, it's just his mentality, man. He wants to buff. Man wants to buff, dude. Alright, how hard is Witch gonna be? That's the question of the day. The samurai drip was so savage. Dude, the samurai drip is amazing. Okay, that was like amazing damage. If anyone ever asks you why everyone calls Witch an RNG fight, there you go. That right there is why Witch is 100% an RNG-based fight. Never once used her death ray move. Not a single time. Not a single time did she summon the Darth death move. The death wave of darkness. There's so many ways you could say it. That move sucks. It is so annoying. And she didn't even use it at all. Just summoned balls and stood there and took it. Absolutely a win in my book. Okie dokie. Throw that back on. The Phantom of Sultan Sanctuary. Level up one time. What's up, Picton? Thank you for the $10 donation. Epic, my guy. Hey, man, thank you for the awesome vids all the time. Please keep up the hard work. Epic. Glad to hear it, man. Yes. Currently working on... What's the next one we're doing? We have a lot to work on, actually. We got to some recording last week, so we got multiple runs. I want to do the speed run with backlogs. I'm going to make a video on that. I have to do the scythe only run. That was a blast. Minimal bosses run was fun. Do that one as well. The only one I don't know if I'm going to do yet is the poison run. May not end up getting around to it. I got quite a few to go through, though. But yeah, thank you, man. I am excited to get to more of the videos. They are a blast to make, for sure. Very fun game to try stuff out in. Very fun game. I don't think I needed anything else before I did this fight. Wait, she weak to dark? Wait, she weak to dark? Oh. The best unskinned fight of my life. He's actually head rushing. Come over here a little bit. Get away from the mage. She's being a jerk now. Ah, actually, thank you. I needed some space. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Head rush. Head rush. No? Okay. I do not have fast enough movement to get away from him because of how heavy armor is. Okay, I'm all right. Which was weirdly easier than the unskinned? Okay. How many bosses are there in the game? There should be about 21, yeah. Do an all-hit run. What would be an all-hit run? A run where you have to take damage? If so, I have already actually done that. That would be the equivalent of a no-dodge run, which I already did. Never dodged? Yeah, I did actually do that. That one is already made. Need to do a Reaper run? They're so bad it hurts. I did do Reapers. I found the good one to run through, too. A no-hit run I haven't done. I haven't done that one. It was my first dagger play. It was the second Salt and Sanctuary video I ever made. It was a no-dodge dagger only run. Yeah, Reapers are done now. That'll be a video I work on probably this weekend. Where is the... I'll just put it here. We're lacking so much damage and it doesn't matter. Not even a little bit. Merchant, guide, attack bonus, and magic resist. Yeah. Okay. Have a good night, Sheen. I gotta go. Hey, catch you later, Liger. Hope you're doing alright, man. Good luck with work and everything. Hey, you're not wrong, though. The samurai drip is kind of insane. Like, you actually look like a terrifying demon. Huge fan. Definitely one of the better armor sets in the game. Hey, fighting these green guys with a slash build. Yeah, since you can one-punch them with a freaking fist only. I think it was a 2-punch, but yeah. And then you go up with a slash sword and do no damage at all. So painful. Alley-oop. Made it. Let me pull these out. Oh, dang it. I always forget that going in your inventory, it takes away your torch. Where am I jumping? Ouch. Ouch again. Ouch again. No ouch that time. Safe and sound. Are you ready? I am fighting the leaders of my creed. I think. I don't know the lore, but in theory, that's what it does. Do I need the torch out for this? I don't think so. The Forgotten King, the three, the Knight, the King, and the Mage. Woohoo! Just knocked me for a loop, didn't he? He's going for the knight. Then that guy left. What's with the knight today? Dude is so acrobatic. You're a joke for that. You know that, right? Because that definitely didn't hit me. You can stand outside the range. I must have been just inside of it. I guess going for the knight is not the best idea. I usually don't do that as the first time, and I regret it. What a combo. Probably should have gone for the mage first. Mage was taking chunks of damage. Dang it, I can't hit the boss, dude. Get out of here. I'm trying to kill you for 20 minutes. Actually, they were really aggressive this time. I noticed the king was really jumping at me. I framed through it. Thank you. Ow. I've never seen him this aggressive. He won't back up. It's kind of crazy. The mage. What is with mages all being incredibly weak to dark damage? Or is that just slash? King was like the hardest boss of the whole game. Alright, so if you do that again, don't go for the knight first. What the heck? The knight was not the right enemy. Kill the mage immediately because you can annihilate her. Clearly, I did that fight very wrong. It's gotta be slash, dude. Gotta be. Now, I don't know about the dragon. This will be an interesting fight. I know he's resistant to lightning, but I have no idea what kind of dark magic resistances he has. I would assume they're reasonably high. Not bad. Oh, we're doing that again, huh? Your move, buddy. Oh, he can attack behind him when he does that? That's weird. Why is he spamming that? This is only bad attack for this build. Yeah, I can't dodge it. It's too slow. And for some reason he's spamming it. It shouldn't be, though. I guess that's irony. The one thing that I don't want him to do, he's doing. That's the attack we want him to do, because we could easily counter it. But that melee attack, he was really trying to get me. He pushed me into a corner and then just started stabbing at me. I think he just flipped. Shockwave's on his other side. Oh, is that what happened? I was going to say, something weird happened where he, like, turned at the last second or something. I believe we have all the bosses now. Let me buy a little bit more salt. Try and get as much dex as possible, because we are pretty low on that. There we go. 74. Dexterity. And... Alright, for the final build, you ready? We fought Bloodless, right? Completely forgot. Yes, we fought Bloodless to get down to Coveted. So, 9 strength. Endurance is at 30. Dexterity, 33. Willpower, 27. Unfortunately, we are missing a lot of dexterity points. They could go up to 50. And right now, we only have 33. So, we're actually like... we're missing a quarter of our damage. And it's been okay. But we are going up against a boss that is basically immune to our damage type. That should be really fun. Beat the Sod of Night? Yeah, we went back for him. Yep, we went back for him. We did him, Queen of Smiles, and then Mad Alchemist and Jester together. Checkpoint. Should we do axe only tomorrow or throwing knives only? I was going to do axe only, but I kind of want to try throwing knives. Here's the question about the throwing knife run. Am I allowed to use the pest claws from... I don't know if that's what they're called. It probably isn't. Am I allowed to use the throwing knives from the Poison Creed? That are, like, restockable? If so, that could literally be... like, the easiest run ever. They're throwing knives. Should be more than viable. We got that. Fire daggers. And do they have, like, anything lightning-based? I don't know. For throwing daggers. So they are throwing knives? True, that's what I'm thinking. Probably gonna end up needing them, too. Because at least that way, if you have a restockable amount, if you run out of money, you could still farm it out. I'm very nervous for this fight. This is not going to be easy. I don't have hardly any reach at all. I have medium armor. Dude hits like a truck. Have to find out how this goes. Probably have to be really patient here. Actually, that damage is better when I did the scythe run. Dang it. It's so frustrating. The sword attack is just fast enough. Or just slow enough to where you can attack and still get hit. It feels like it'd be fast enough to get in there, but you just quite can't do it. Can't quite do it. My bad. Notice the armor, though. It really kicks into play, doesn't it? Yeah, short weapons like this really just don't have any advantage in this fight. Man, I tried to gain the advantage by going left, and he moves across the whole screen. This weapon type just... I mean, it just has nothing for this guy. I'm doing alright, though. Got that RNG of no overhead swipe attacks. Which really sucks, because that's the only opportunity to attack with a weapon like this. A lot of magic today. A lot of magic today. That is weird. He won't do it. He will not do the one attack that gives you an opening. Why? I don't know. Still won't do it. I don't know what kind of RNG I got for him today, but it ain't great. There it is. Finally. I feel like I've had him do that sometimes where he only uses that sword swipe attack, and so it's super easy to combat him. But today, I mean, I've never seen it like today. He literally refused to do it. I think he only did it 3 times. Honestly, I was kind of surprised. It did a lot better than I thought. What's up? CED, watched your Outward vids and just purchased this game. Now you're streaming it. Instant fan. Heck yeah, dude. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. That was tough. It's not a great weapon for him, but it was better than I expected. Like, a lot better. Alright. Let's go see how it is in, like, the first couple NG Plus fights, though, because it's probably not great. Let me think. Did we get all the bosses? We have to have. There's nothing I could have missed. Mal, car show, yeah. I think we're good. But that's awesome, CED. Glad to hear it, dude. You are going to have fun. Salt and Sanctuary is perfect game to get into. I haven't decided if I'm going to play PoE 2 or not. I know everybody's been asking me to. It's just like... looks like a fun game to get into, but at the same time, it's early access, and it's a modern game. So... not a great combination there. Modern games are buggy as crap. Started it on Vita, but the tiny buttons made it difficult. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, my brother has it on Switch. He plays it a lot on there. I use controller for it. I tried mouse and keyboard for this game. It didn't feel right to me. So, I mean, that's usually, like, Souls-likes or how it goes for me. I typically go controller for them. They always feel better. It's a trap! That meme is great. Wait for the credits and see how long this took. I think it was like 3 hours on the dot almost. It wasn't too bad, actually. The Tachi is uniquely adept for bosses. Even basic enemies, I felt like it was really, really good for them. The only time it's not good is if you have a really large elite enemy that you have to fight. And then it kind of falls off because you can't stagger them easily. Or do fast damage. I would say with the throwing dagger run, you're allowed to use only throwables that scale with dex. Okay, what would those be? Obviously, fire bombs are out of the question. Those aren't. Those are not throwing daggers. Play SNS with mouse and keyboard with mouse turned on even because I can't be bothered to aim throwables. Oh, yeah. The aiming the throwables is definitely the tricky part for sure. I feel like on both of them, they're not that easy to do. Dude, look at that freaking fashion, though. See, here's why you make videos, okay? You don't make videos for the video. You make it for the thumbnail. End of story. And that guy right there is gonna look fire in a thumbnail, let me tell you right now. Let me tell you right now, that is a good thumbnail. 3 hours and 1 minute. Pretty good. Level 74. I mean, right there with the mage, but faster. Sucks to have to point my mouse to the direction I want to melee strike, but when using magic, it's a must. Yeah. It's probably a little bit faster with magic. That was pretty awesome. Level 74, and look at that absolute beast. I actually feel like the Tachi matches that armor set more than anything else. It really does look perfect. Let's give NG Plus a really quick shot here. I mean, look at this guy. He's a freaking beast, dude. You gonna tell this guy no? Absolutely not. He gets what he wants. Could you do a car straw run? I feel like you probably could. How would you do it, though? I don't know. Probably NG+. Probably same as Nameless, I would guess. Actually, it's probably a very similar build to Nameless. I think it uses strength. I don't know if the fire skills with Dex, but the 3 others you mentioned would count. Okay. I have to do some research for it because I don't exactly know how to get all the throwables. I think they're all from merchants, but I don't know if a specific creed is required to get the fire ones. Alright, what do we want here? 3 willpower? Fair enough. Both greatswords and both strength. Okay, so they're like the same person. In terms of becoming them, that's kind of funny. Hey, you know what's cool about Nameless God's armor, though? It counts as a light source, which is, like, amazing to me. Usually kill Carshall as soon as I'm able to, so I can use his, weapon. He was hard this run, man. He was the hardest boss of the whole run. Strength and Dex, okay. Is Sodden Knight's sword just strength? Because what I was gonna do, right, was I was gonna go through and do NG Plus run with Nameless. But then I realized that the run I wanted to do it on, the character I had made for it, has a magic scaled weapon. And so it doesn't really, it's got like a lot of wasted points. So I might just go back through as Sodden. And then do it that way. Because then I won't have any wasted points in magic. Pure strength. That's not too bad, though. Here's the question, though. If you were to play a Sodden Knight, right? Here's my thought process. So, we do a run as Sodden Knight. We wear his armor. Basically, we just kill him. Then we go buy his armor. We make his weapon. And then he's not allowed to use infuses, so he has to go Golden Wine. Because Sodden Knight... I mean, you could use lightning, too. Okay, that's another thing we could do. Sodden Knight does use lightning, so we either go Golden Wine, or we infuse with lightning. I feel like the lightning would make for a cooler run. I mean, we all know how good Golden Wine is, right? And then we get to the end of the game. We make sure we do the Scarecrow's quest so we can start the game as Nameless. think we'd be good to go after that. He said can't use a creed too. Creed Losadas tonight, dude. That would be painful. I have to join the darkness at the end to get the thing, but I mean, how hard would it be to not do a creed? I guess it's possible with that run, I think. I'll look into it. It might make farming too tedious, but we'll see. What? I mean, I'm stuck. That was disrespectful at best. It's not the best NG plus weapon I've ever seen. And it's not very good for Sod at night. He's too fast. But the damage really didn't fall off that much. I mean, it's playable damage. He's not doing his combo move. It's like that right there. He's not doing that very often, so it's screwing me up. Yeah, I feel like we have to go lightning with Sodden. He's definitely a lightning guy. Oh, he turns too. Sodden and NG Plus is a legit fight. Like, I fight for your life. Because of that right there. His combo attack in the second phase is pretty good. Not if you spam. It is still funny that firebombs or grenades are just his massive weakness. Both of them trash him. He's a cool-looking boss. He's a great starting boss. He kind of is like a prelude to the Nameless God, which is the final boss, so that's kind of nice, too. I don't know. It's great overall. Why am I talking to you? I don't even know. I don't need you. Get out of here. Well, I feel like if you were ever to use the demon armor without the Tachi, probably go with that one spear that someone mentioned. But this is definitely a possibility. Probably your second favorite boss. What would be my favorite boss? I don't even know. I need dexterity. Where are all the dexterity nodes at? They are hidden from me. Oh, there's 3 right there. Okay, now we get rid of that. That and that. Boom. 3 dexterity nodes to work with. I like it. Yeah, I don't know what my favorite boss was. They're all... There's a lot of good picks. Scary looking big guy with a giant sword or some skinny dude with 5 grenades? The skinny guy. No specific weapon, but must complete every NPC questline. Ooh, yeah. So that was... I think someone mentioned that the other day. That might have been you, Vincent. That was talking about all the questlines. And I think I would probably do it with like a 100% run. Try and get every achievement. That would genuinely be fun. And let me buy more of these, because I'm running low. I can buy more torches, too. You think I'm going to run out of torches? I don't know, maybe. It could happen. Whoa, that killed him fast. What the heck? But if you modded the games, you could play as one of those bats and beat the game as one. Dude. That would be kind of fun, actually. It would mainly be like a poison run, because I think that's their advantage, that they poison quickly. It's usually like 2 or 3 hits to poison, and then the bat that usually takes up your salt is sometimes a 1 hit. Man, that Tachi is a monster. NG Plus, it's that good against that guy? Man, I am pleasantly surprised right now. It is very quickly killing things. I wonder what this would look like with golden one. Probably wouldn't look that exceptional. It is just a fast sword after all. They die in 3 hits, man. The iron pot took, I think, 14. It was ridiculous. I like how you can continue hitting the enemy after they're dead. It doesn't do anything for you, but it looks like you're doing something really cool. Iron pot too strong. Iron pot was really good once we got to the end. That was true. I mean, it started just beating down bosses fast. It was kind of ridiculous. Actually, just ridiculous. You have a little bit more reach with that. Not much, but a little bit. Ooh, a stagger. Oh, come on. Let's not pretend like that hit me. Let's not be pretending over here. Damage is quite good. For Queen of Smiles with just a slash arcane weapon? Not bad at all. Yeah. The Iron Pot had, I think, like, the best scaling in the game. For pure strength, yeah. So, the Stagger Charm was a really fun idea. And definitely the Attack Charm was way better, though. That is just very clear. The Stagger Charm really shows its advantage with the Kirimoa. I noticed that that weapon was ridiculous with it. Other things have been decent, but not as good. Like, the Spear was a little bit better with the Fire Charm. It's kind of cool to see that the variety in charms is kind of vast, you know? Have I ever mentioned how much I hate these guys? Stop shooting me with arrows, dude. What weapon would benefit the most from a Stagger Charm? I think the Kirimoa. I don't know. When I did my speedrun backlogs the other day, that's what I used, and it was staggering. It let me stagger the Nameless God of all things. It let me stagger Dry King in 2 hits, which is the best I've seen in the game for Dry King. I was quite surprised by that. And did we see any other cool staggers? I mean, Bloodless doesn't really stagger at all. I've tried staggering Bloodless in many cool ways. It just doesn't really do it. You get 1 stagger randomly, but it doesn't benefit you really. They have a lot of freaking health. Okay, here we get to the hard fight. You ready? NG plus Mad Alchemist. Shouldn't be easy at all. The main challenge of this run was that I wasn't able to build into damage as much as I probably should have. Ended up working out just okay, though. Oh, you know what? Put these on. Hey, dodge Haggard Husk when he shoots you in the corner. The disemboweled Husk, is that the one you're talking about? When he does his gunshots, you need to be close to him. And then when he shoots rain up into the air, you need to run away from him. The rain attack only attacks on top of him, so you need to just like get away. If you're locked into a corner, you need to just quickly roll out as fast as possible. It's a very interesting boss. You want to stay close and far away at the same time, depending on the attack. Most of the time, it's beneficial to do one or the other. Him, it's like, oh, I need to stick to him like glue, but also run away. But yeah, if he locks you in a corner, instantly get out of the corner. Just roll through him. Oh, you're using heavy armor. That's why you're struggling. That's why you're struggling. Disemboweled is very hard to tank through, because the fire freaking destroys your health. Just melts it in seconds. Where did my other dex point go? Aha. Time for the Cyclops. Wear lighter armor for the fight and go back once you beat him. It could likely make it easier, yeah. He is a lot easier with light armor. Tank builds struggle against Husk big time. The way he works mechanically, he just kind of is the anti-tank build. One of the very few in the game. Huh, that's an interesting hitbox. This is annihilating him. That was kind of absurd how fast I did damage to him. 2 shots and I'm dead, but I got him close. Yeah, the fire will do a lot of damage. I think you could possibly block the fire with a shield. I haven't tried that, though. I assume it wouldn't burn your health away if you did that, but maybe. The Phoenix Shield has 100% fire resist, so it probably counters fire shots. Yeah, that, and you find it in the Castle Storms, right? So that's a possible option. 50 decks coming in. Maybe I can find it. How do I get there? I have tapped out on decks up at that part. The problem is most of the dex nodes are actually in the left side of the tree. Ta-da! 50 dexterity! It took me, like, a lot into NG Plus to do it. I went way into NG Plus for that. I don't know what it is about this weapon. Its regular attack and heavy attack performs so similarly, and yet the heavy just, I don't know. It's very hard to tell when you should use one over the other. And time for the false jester. I think on false jester, they're just like, if you killed the Kraken Cyclops, here's a free checkpoint for you. Alright, ready? Time to take out the skinny fella. That was weird why that hit me. I was healing there, buddy. Okay, you can actually buff, but you need to wait until you get an attack opportunity and then not take it. Not bad at all. I feel like the Tachi matches the speed of the Jester, so it makes you feel like an equal opponent. That was quite nice, actually. Time to get the Vertigo brand so I can flip gravity on myself. How come the demon gloves don't get you a benefit? Wait, they do. Oh. Guys, I genuinely didn't know this. The demon cote gloves increase dexterity by 3. Dude, I don't even know if the wiki tells you that. I was about to say, because I'm like, these gloves, this is a samurai outfit. This should clearly how this should work. And I wanted to double check to see if it did. It does. Does the throwing weapon ring boost throwing knives? I don't think so. But I'd have to check. I think it's... I thought it was only the pots, but I don't know. I'll have to check. Like, I've checked the wiki for some armor upgrades multiple times. I did not know these ones increase dex. Hey, catch you later, Vincent. Thanks for sticking around, man. Yeah, we're about done anyway. I'm just gonna kill a couple more bosses. Probably quit after Kraken. We beat it. I don't know how I didn't notice that when I put him on in the first place, though. Stamina. I'll go into here to get to that node. I freaking love this weapon. It's so hack and slash like. You literally just press the X button as fast as possible, and you get benefit from it. Like, look at that. That is stupid. For gloves, I only knew about the blacksmith and crimson. Increased strength and magic. Oh, you don't know about the other ones too? So there's another armor set that does dex. I didn't know these ones did. So we learned that together, but there is an additional set. There's the ninja armor. It is right above the wall jump brand. So Minty. First time you see Minty up there, next to the jagged key. If you jump back up and get the fire charm, you have to have the hard light brand. But if you do, there's an additional platform you can jump up. And you can get the ninja armor. And that one has dex on the gloves. I thought that was the only one, though. Apparently there's two for dexterity, which is kind of cool. There's a heavy armor and a light armor. Just check the wiki. It is not there, at least on Lemon's wiki. Okay, so Lemon didn't know about it. It may be an enhanced thing. I would assume not. I would assume that the numerical values would stay the same for that. Very interesting. Should I check the wiki myself? I'm gonna check the wiki. While we're sitting here, I want to see if that is on there. What are these called? The demon? Demon armor set. They're called the Demon Cote. This is not in the wiki. Nope. That is not on the wiki. We just found new information. How cool is that? Yeah, Lemon's wiki is like console, right? Exactly. It is definitely the best wiki for console, for sure. So I checked Fextra, and it didn't have it on there either. But I mean, it literally does. Take it off. Look, 50 dex, 47. I mean, it actually does. Huh. I mean, most people don't use heavy armor in this game. So it could have probably gone. Someone at some point had to have known and just not written it down. Either that or it's an enhanced thing, but I don't know. I'd have to ask Zeph and see if he changed it. Time for the big boy fight. I have to remember that for the video, though, because I genuinely didn't even realize that till just now. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Dodging dragon without a light roll is kind of difficult. That's kind of cool we figured that out, though, Kennedy, huh? That is pretty neat. What do you need to beat Salt and Sanctuary? What's the correct answer to that question? Stamina. Stamina is the only answer to that question. It allows you to jump after a dodge, spam attack. How about a run when you don't upgrade stamina at all? That would be freaking hard. Actually, no, I already did that. I did do that run. I did it with the whips. Whips actually increased willpower a little bit. But I think once you get through the nodes, it's only like +3. So you do the whole run with only 8 willpower. Actually wasn't that hard. But that's because whips are... They kind of behave differently, and I don't think they use that much stamina in the first place. But yeah, right up there's the ninja set. You got to get the hard light brand for that, and then you can... Why is Dragon so easy with Datachi for no reason? I beat him both tries. First time. It was a piece of cake. Tachi busted? Huh? What? Is that what I just heard? Who said it? Wasn't me. The thing I like about this armor is that it completely covers up your face. Not all the... Actually, most armor sets in this game don't do that. Destroyed. I can't match up to this puny sword. I don't know what it is. I'm telling you though, I think what would be a really good way to play this is like shock or fire. And then you just try to attack as fast as possible, applying the debuff over and over and over. And I bet you with fire specifically, it'd probably be pretty good. It'd probably apply the burning constantly. The problem is I don't know what correlates. I think it depends on how much damage your weapon does, so it might not do that much. Be interesting to test, at least. Untouched or third lamb first, boys. Ooh, right in the face. NG Plus is a lot easier with armor. I felt like when I wasn't using armor, I basically had to no-hit every fight. Not necessarily bosses every time, but enemies. Enemies could one-hit you a lot of times. Level 101. With stamina. There we go. 50 dexterity, 40 willpower. If you have issues after that, I don't know. Look how many dodges I get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I had an extra. So 11 dodges. That is nice. That is very nice indeed. Okie dokie. Let's skip this entire area, go for third lamb, and then maybe we'll come back and do untouched. Yeah, so if you hold left... Oh, wait, no. Why did it do that? Oh, it's up. Yeah, if you hold up, it does that. It does 2 normal attacks and then a smash. But if you just hold left, it does this, like, combo of rapid swings. Which the smash isn't bad, I just don't find a major benefit in it. So either one is perfectly fine. I feel like the stagger was pretty similar from both attacks. No major change there. I feel like dark damage in general is what does it to me. Dark damage is misleading, because you think it's going to be not that good, and... Okay. Alright. I forgot to put on the sea ghost stuff, and then you kill them all. But yeah, dark damage actually performs really well the majority of the game. The only time I noticed that it was genuinely terrible was Karstjaw and Coveted. And Bloodless. So there's like a 3-boss rotation right there. Which is basically the right side of the game. The far right side of the game. Genuinely do not use... Don't use dark damage. It's bad. Conveniently enough, those are all 3 bosses that are weak to Holy, Lightning, and Fire, though. I actually haven't used Lightning too much on Coveted, but I think it's decent. The problem with Lightning for me is I feel like most of the time when Lightning is an option, Fire is a little bit better. I think the only time that that's not true is probably the Kraken Worm. Because he's a dragon, you know? Why did it leave? I'm not on it. Okay. It just left without me, dude. What the heck? Ouch. Alright, third limb. How are we going to do an NG+? I haven't fought him too many times in NG+. Might have a little bit more health than I'm expecting. Please don't tell me he can get through the wall. No, we should be safe. Ah, there he is. I knew he could get through the wall. He's done it before on me. Well, now I have to kill you. Oh, yeah. These guys are not slash enemies. You want to fight those with strike. That is terrible damage. Okay, take off the... Actually, we'll keep on the poison. You never know. He does poison you, eventually. You get hit by the tail too many times. Heavy attack for the win, man. That's insane. That is genuinely insane how good that was. I can't get out of the lightning, though. The roll isn't fast enough. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, just right on my head. Yeah, the lightning is the frustrating part because without a light roll, I mean, I don't know of a way to dodge it. Not bad, though. Not bad at all. His first phase was gone completely in like 10 seconds. Second phase with the lightning is a little bit more difficult, but not bad. I don't know. Third lane's been getting wrecked lately with the builds we've been trying. We're gonna go straight to untouched. What are you doing over here? Get the heck out of here, dude. Ooh, and we do have the ghosts here, too. There they are. Alright, so this will be the last boss we do. This is untouched. Because the next one is Dry King. We already saw how that went. Tachi was not very good against him. And I don't want to see how that looks in NG+, because it can't look good. Anything with inflated health, I mean, generally is going to take a while with this weapon. No, don't do that. Pick up the ring, buddy. There we go. Let's see. Arcane page. Run past these enemies. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Let's see how this goes. Instantly did the one down attack that got me. Cool. He's tricky. This is where the Did I have the stagger charm at this point? I don't think I did. No. You really got to try and not get too spammy with them. That's the thing. Dark is real. I mean, Arcane is beautiful on this guy. Come on, I can get him. He's not doing the down attack very often, which is good because that attack sucks. See ya. Well, I have my strategy for untouched. Tachi with dark damage. There are ghosts here. They're nice? Yeah, dude. That was sick. I like it. There we go. Got them all. The boss sometimes kills you, but sometimes you bet on first try without taking a hit, right? That's how it is for me, man. I don't know what it is. He's either brain dead easy or slightly difficult. Come on. Jump up the thing, buddy. Just go up there. There you go. And voila. Let's see how much upgrades we get out of that, because that was 2 bosses. That should be about 5. 6. A little bit better. We will throw all of that into endurance. And then I had a little bit more of it here with stamina. Oh no, dexterity. I didn't need that anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. There is the Tachi run, or the Samurai run. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit. 101 is a giant level up from 33. Holy crap. Yeah, dude. NG Plus doesn't play with upgrades. Alright, really quick, I'm going to check the wiki while we all look at the beautiful menu screen. I'm going to take a look at the wiki, and I want to see how I get throwing daggers. Does anyone really... Like, I'll do either one. We can do throwing daggers tomorrow, or we can do one-handed axe only. I don't care. It's whatever. I kind of want to try the throwing daggers. But, I don't know. Zephyr confirmed in Discord that Demon Coat Dex is indeed enhanced. Okay, so that is an enhanced thing. Thanks for checking with that. Consumables. So we have... And you guys can't see this. Just a heads up. Dragon Tooth Fire Daggers. They are sold from Stone Roots, bro. I think Stone Roots is going to be the way. So Stone Roots or Iron ones. We have Forest Fangs, which are sold from Stone Roots. Those are the poison daggers. A repair kit. Oh, removed from game. Okay. Throwing daggers are sold by all creeds. And that's it. So it's basically like Poison Dagger run on top of Dragon Tooth. Really. Because the Stone Roots is going to be the main thing we need. What was the items we needed for that? Let me look that up too. Stone Roots. Stone Roots requires Devotion rank. What is it? Oh, no, you have to buy these. They're called Wraith Fangs. You get 25 of them. Rotten Walker's Ear, Drowned Bandit's Ear, Feral... Ooh, we gotta do the dogs again. Dang it, I hate the dogs. Court Sorcerer, Split Swordsman, Cave Keeper. So we get all those pretty early. But we have to make sure we actually, like, farm it out. And then Dragon Tooths only cost 25. Forest Fangs cost 20. Do axes? Could do axes too. Want to do axes tomorrow? We can do axes tomorrow. It doesn't matter. We'll do them both in the next 2 days. So one-handed axes. Start with the woodsman axe with the. What class is that? Popper? What's up, Diabolical? So let me hit you with some hate speech. Your latest video gives me another game I want out of demo, and I'm tired of it, right? I know, I wish it was just out, dude. It sucks that it's in demo, man. It sucks that it's in demo, dude. I like that game. It's a lot of fun. I really do. So here's the 2 different axes that we have to go through, okay? We have the Batsuchi Totsuka, which is Ronin Cran's weapon. This is literally his weapon. But it's a slow hitter, so it probably isn't that good. And it's only class 2. Or we could go Axe of Splendor, which has an S in strength. Is it multiplayer? No, that game is only solo. That'll be a solo game. It would be a really fun co-op game, but nah, that one's only solo. Kraken Axe. That one's an A in strength. That one's Bronze Knight. Cosplay as a Bronze Knight? I don't know. Aster Monolith is lightning. We'll probably end up going strength. I think both axes are strength. They are. So we'll do... I honestly kind of want to just do a Ronin Cran thing. He doesn't have an armor set, but we could legitimately just use his weapon. And then use Golden Wine as well. It's got 20 attack power. What's the golden one? 12? What the heck? Oh, because it's a slow hitter. Also, this costs 200,000 gold to buy. What the heck? I might try that. We'll see. That sounds kind of fun. Alright. One-handed axe tomorrow, Rayoma says. Let's do it. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed the stream today. That was the Tachi run. Very fun indeed. Very fun indeed. But that is going to be it for me. I'm going to go get something to eat. I don't know what yet. Because my phone is dead. And it's cold outside where I am. So I don't want to leave the house. But I got to. Other than that, hopefully you have a great day, great night, whatever it is for you. I will see you tomorrow, same time. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. And that's about it. Godslayer Area and Rogue Blight are my top demos I'm waiting for. Godslayer Area. What is that? Is it Arena or just Area? Is it on Steam? Oh, I think that... Let me look at it. Really quick before I hop off a stream. What's the demo for that? It's called Arena. Okay, Godslayer. Arena. Okay. Is this a roguelite? It's an action RPG. Looks kind of cool. Huh. That's cool. I'll check it out after stream. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for me. Thanks for the heads up on that. I'm gonna check it out. I don't know what kind of game it is yet, but I'll look into it. I'll look into it. Good night. Enjoyed the live. Yeah, catch you later, Rayoma. Everybody else, that's it for me. I'm gonna go check out this game and eat something. So you guys do the same. Peace out. Catch you later.